I've tried this recording like twice, and both times I end up focusing too much on the team. So I'm going to start over and just focus on your individual play as Lucio here. This is also the only game in this 2 hours where I was able to find you on Lucio. So we're going to run this one, even though I know you guys are pretty close.
Whether you are or not.
We're going to focus almost strictly on the Lucio play aspect. Not even as much the calls, just your individual play. We'll talk about how the calls can help you get in better positions and make sure your team's there, because that is something we're working on. But we're mainly focusing on how you can maximize your impact on Lucio. That being said, right before this, you make a call that what you want here to happen is Hog to get a pick and then you guys speed in. Don't make calls like that. It puts way too much pressure on the Hog to make some sort of play that is relying on the defending team to make a mistake. Assume that your opponents play perfectly. Instead, that call needs to be, hey, let's play shield break and we have an opportunity to speed in. We're going to rush into them. If that's the call, then you need to call a target.
No. Ow. Guys,
so we will be working on target.
How do you walk out when you see that coming?
If I can, there's an Ash.
You can tiny things, just be on speed here instead of heal. It just helps people even get past that Ash Dynamite. Also getting hit by that Ash Dynamite. Kill things, but it does give her an extra 4 to 5% ult.
Alright, Whip. Everything here is riding on you.
How can I get a pick?
Okay, so you're kind of calling to get the Hog pick, which is fine, but shield's going to be up and that happens. Speed boost helps a lot. If you're just on speed in general, it helps your Hog get better angles.
Here, I need to break.
You can call Amp before you do it so he can try to get a better
Shield.
But this whole time I need you on speed. I don't need you on heal at all.
Alright, fine.
He's just
Really good boop there, really good boop.
holding shield.
Gamer bro.
Go in, shield down, shield down.
Need to be on speed this whole time. You go to heal here, there's no reason to be on heal. Even if these were weak, it's not your job to heal the tanks. That's up to you, Ana. Your little 15 healing a second, whatever you do, doesn't mean shit to Orion. Get on speed, it helps him get in better positions. He'll avoid more damage based on speed than he will.
Gamer bro.
Go in, shield down, go in. My bear's down, I'm backing up.
Tiny things, if nobody's making calls, it definitely is your job as Lucio to get a target call. So your team kind of gets separated. We have our Ryan and Hog kind of pushed to the side here. At this point, this D.Va was farther back. D.Va was eating all the soldiers' damage and eating Ana heals. Their Ana's pumping out heals to their tanks and their Brig, which means you're not going to get any of those kills. If you had an actual target call, your team can push in. At that point, your Ana would maybe look for an anti-nade. Your Hog would look for an extra hook. Your Ryan would actually be swinging because he wants that target dead, and your soldier an ult to shoot at. Right now, you're kind of splitting up your damage between everything, and as we can see by this shot, their Ana's uncontested with heals. If you guys are all targeting different targets, you're not going to kill anything.
Never mind.
Oh, Briggs won! No way, guys! You got an anti. Look out for that. You guys gotta go in when the shield goes down.
There we go. To get him with speed yourself,
My
I kind of like how your spacing is really well, but then you didn't go for any target. You just kind of ran into the center of the courtyard. At the very least, you could have tried to pick out a target, maybe go harass the Kree or the Ana, or go on one of the tank targets.
Don't back up. We go in or we die. Or we go in. Yeah, or we. It is go in.
Hey, come back, pick me up, pick me up.
I think definitely need to be there to taxi your Hog, but also Whip needs to probably use names.
Yeah, you're still going forward. Lucio, you still left me.
Alright.
Go right room.
Push right.
Okay, so we have a call to go right room, that's fine. Let's make sure we
Right.
Just going a little bit slow on this. Amp up speed when you make a call to move is worlds of value. Make sure we get it. So we had to sleep here.
Get the brick, swing!
Make a target a little late. Target call.
Swing!
Swing would have been okay again, but this whole time.
Get the brick, swing!
Beating the point.
So now we call speeding to point, and you amp up speed at that point to get away, but you're completely by yourself. This was just so slow and progressing, we can't get value. Good recognition, though, to not just keep going in. You turn around, you realize the team's not there.
Not my problem.
Oh.
Why are we not going to point?
Because we can't walk out the door.
I didn't know because I've seen this part. You guys end up grab whole hogging here.
Double.
It just shows how strong this combo really is.
Inside and slap. There's not much I can do with that.
Our conscious keeps going forward. Oh.
Ooh. That worked.
Go to point now.
That worked.
That's pretty fat, I guess. Yeah.
How to press Q.
Conscious keeps going forward. Oh.
Ooh. Ooh. That worked.
Go to point now.
That worked.
How to press,
That's pretty fat, I guess.
how
Yeah.
to press Q.
I'm gonna
Nice.
sleep him. Sleep him. Stop.
Sweep him. No, we can't.
I actually don't even know the optimal rollout for Hanamura because it's so rare that you're loose that at least when I play Lucio that I've had to do a rollout for it because it's normally T movement. But that seemed pretty optimal. I can't. The only thing I think maybe at the start is double off.
Can't
Hanamura,
go.
but
Fair to kill him, yeah.
Ryan.
what matters is that was a pretty good rollout.
Ryan.
Don't know where that Ryan came from, honestly.
So one thing you can do is Lucio here, because you guys just use 2 really big ults and you need to get back on top of ult economy, and you just team wipe their team with the Ryan coming in late, you can cap this point by yourself. So I'd make a call to have my whole team go up top right now. So I say, alright, everyone push top right now, I'll cap point, leave me on point. You by yourself can cap this point while your team pushes up. That gives your Zarya some more time to build energy, build some extra ult percentage towards your grab. Your Hog has a chance to get 2 or 3 extra hook attempts, which build ult charge, self heals, which are ult charge. A lot of opportunities just to make up for those 2 ults that we just used with you capping the point.
We're gonna push up top. Everyone jump the point besides Ana and Soldier.
I have
The call was a little weak. Like, it was hard to even hear you on your own recording. Just be a little louder with the calls, a little more confident, maybe repeat a couple times. All this would be in that long call. If you make that call earlier where you're going to be capping point, you say, all right, everyone push top right. When I get there, we're going to look for a pick. Everyone's going to fall down to point except for Ana and Soldier. A little more confident with the call, a little bit louder with the call. Make sure that everyone can hear it.
Are we going top right?
Yeah. Go top right.
Ah, shit. I just wasted both my cooldown.
Okay, it's okay.
Again, tiny things. We're kind of leaving 2 of our guys not in.
They're also top right.
Every little
We're gonna go in.
Every team going in without the Ryan, this is kind of on you as Lucio. Just make that call. Blue say, hey, wait for our Ryan, wait for our Ana.
Who's had a mech?
Be pushed away.
To get speed, having a good call here will help kind of speed everyone up top. Guys, with yourself, be the leader if you have to physically. Which
Whip.
What? What?
my shield is real low.
Yeah, we're looking on your play, not anyone else's play, so we'll just kind of run with this for now. Right here, I hear Tac Visor come out. I see a lot of pressure in a hallway, somewhere you guys really don't want to be, especially when you're running Tac Visor. Gotta amp up speed. Switch to speed, get him in here. That's going to be the main criticism right now, is really got to be on speed way more. Of course, where you guys are with your Ana players, you're not always going to have the best mechanics from them, which means you're going to lack on heals sometimes. But by the same effect, the opposing team isn't going to be hitting all their shots either. So it's a trade-off. You're essentially healing the same amount of damage at any rank or any skill level. So let's go ahead and use the speed boost. It's more valuable than the heal 9 times out of 10.
I got deleted.
Right here, good speed would be nice. It gets your team up here to make more space for this fight.
Hey, why don't we nano nano?
So small Lucio tech. If you're on speed and you jump off the wall, you can switch to heal and maintain all your momentum. It looks like it's kind of what you're going for here, but we do miss the tech. Small things, just working on tech. You seem to understand a lot of these principles and you execute them more times than not. So it's just a matter of consistency. Just be aware of it, kind of conscious effort. If you're jumping off a wall, be on speed. You do get in here, you go for a boop. I would have done this boop way sooner. You had it ready. As soon as you sped in, I thought this is what you were going for, to boop the Rhine down. Just get that way quicker. The other option is when you first get in there, the Zen's pretty exposed. So if you get the full left click on him, you can actually right click, left click melee combo him. And this shit actually
I got deleted.
right here. So when I see that, I have 2 options. When I first went in, my goal would have been to use my boop to get the Rhine off, which, wow. The boop to get the Rhine off, which would have worked well. And then as soon as I see this, everything kind of changes. Gotta hit this color. There we go. Now that I see this, everything changes. This is a pretty free kill for you. So you get all your left clicks on him, you fall down to him. You could melee cancel if you want, but you get your left clicks, right click into more left clicks. If you hit all your shots in a melee, it's pretty much guaranteed kill, even if he gets hit by an Ana shot or 2.
Hey, why don't we nano
Now he ended up falling back, so I don't know if you would able to chase that well, because now you're in a tunnel for the Ana. She's going to throw nade and hit you, maybe even sleep you. But I would like to see some sort of goal attempt go through. So if the goal was to boop the Rhine down, I want you to execute getting that. If your goal switched to killing the Zen, then go for that. Don't kind of half-ass everything. So it's more of having a plan and trying to execute it.
Nano visor right there.
Because that guy didn't.
Yeah, just nano. What's just nano Ryan? All right, Ryan.
I'm probably gonna turn Shatter soon.
What's just nano Ryan? All right, Ryan.
I'd change the call to be, since you don't have a combo, do something like, hey, let's use Nano defensively to keep some.
I'm gonna turn Shatter soon.
Just nano him here, and I'll speed him in.
Going.
Well,
Didn't have a line of sight on him.
We just kind of got caught in space without our hogs.
that's toxic.
Lucio, wait, Lucio, don't leave
Kill
without me.
me.
Lucio, don't leave without me. Lucio.
I'm trying to get to hog.
That's a good decision. Whip really shouldn't have been up there at that point. At least not to the point where he actually needs someone to come help him. But you got to get
He's alone.
I'm a lone boy. Go up top before they do.
Go top is not there.
Go up top before they do.
And anything's saying to go up top before they do, that's fine. But we're also leaving people behind as Lucio. As Lucio, you really need to be in between fights, the last one in, because you're getting your team in. During the fights, things change. You're the leader. You can go in there first if you really want, depending on what comp they're running. Against this comp, these things, maybe not. It gets a little rough, but regardless, our soldier's still way behind. Speed him in. You guys can't do anything here. Team, you don't have everyone. So now we're kind of in, which is good, but we're short, which means I don't think our On is here to heal the tank, so you would have to become heal, which weakens the fact that we're up here, because we need speed.
This boy. All right, Ryan.
Zen's one. Zen.
Hit team pushes.
Let's get this boy. All right,
A couple
Ryan.
things. Not having the Ana makes all of this kind of tough. Now, their Diva's actually playing this phenomenally well with the DM eating this way. Since it's eating this way, we can't actually sleep or nade that. Problem is, we never had an opportunity to even try because our Ana isn't up here because we pushed in without her. Their Diva would have made a phenomenal play on this.
Zen's one.
Yeah, I don't think there would have really been a great opportunity. It's possible for Ana to sleep in there. I wouldn't expect it though. But what it comes down to is we never had an opportunity to try it at all because we.
Dude, you didn't boop him? Crud. I hooked her Zen, and all of a sudden, Ryan just comes charging up the stairway.
All right. We're gonna
I want to nano Ryan because I want to save mine for Zarya just in case.
All right then. We're gonna need Ryan to get a good opportunity to press 2. All right. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna engage the sound barrier, Ryan, and you're going to go in. Just keep swinging.
Okay.
Wait. Let's wait for sleep
So we make a call. Let's
to go down. No. Ignore her. Go up top. Up top.
All right, there you go. Taking control of your team.
Up.
They're on us down. They're on us down low.
Right. Start swinging.
Don't know how we died to that.
Oh well. Okay, that was actually really good.
Swing right there.
Now, a couple things. It's all exciting. It's all good. We're gonna break everything.
Up.
They're on us down. They're on us down low.
Okay, we get the speed. Amp up heals. We get the
Right.
great play.
Start swinging. Oh well.
Ryan,
Oh, okay, that was.
And why? What good does this healing do right now? What good does your little 15 whatever healing a second that Lucio does do for this? How does that help anything here? These guys are stunned. This one's pinned. How does this help at all? It doesn't do anything. If you speed him on his charge, he actually finishes animation quicker and can swing and kill these by himself. Not even counting if you're in there with speed. You just walk up to these guys and headshot them. Or at least land your shots a little bit easier. You can speed in your team to chase this in. If your Ana needs to heal your Ryan, you can speed her in. But you on heals with a full health Ryan, 3 stun targets, yourself at full health, is just wasted. Completely wasted.
Actually really good.
Now we get to speed, and then we go back.
Swing right there.
Oh no!
A tiny thing, not that maybe it would have changed anything. Not saying that it's your fault, but if we were on speed, maybe your Ana has a better angle to get that nano.
Hey, go to point.
I got stunned by the McCree.
Alright, it's mine.
Dude, how am I? I'm always anti-nated. It's literally just two healers on point. It's just two healers on point. It's just you two on point.
Oh no.
I'm not even gonna break down how that fight ended up being lost, because I really think you guys should have won that fight, but there were small things on your end. Mainly
Don't go in.
Let's group up.
So, no, if you get picked, it doesn't matter.
They don't have a pig. They don't. They can't fucking one-shot me.
Alright. Feeding. Alright.
heal on, hit amp, full health, Zarya bubble, whole team in here. You do immediately switch to speed after this, but this is just showing you have really bad muscle memory and habits right now.
Feeding. Knocking Ryan down. Okay, we can't let Bob
Kill
stay
Bob,
alive.
kill Bob, kill Bob, kill Bob. I got killed by Diva. They're healing him, they're healing Bob, they're healing Bob.
Alright, back out. Speed away.
Okay, the play is Groundhog.
Alright, they're down to Reinhardt.
Go
They're
mid,
down Ryan.
go
Push
mid,
mid.
go
Push
mid.
mid.
And McCree, go, 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 go.
Now I'm fine with you speeding in the hog here and not the rest of the team, because this isn't in between fights. This is still mid-fight. It's the tail end of it on a reset, a soft reset. So this is fine speeding in. I like this. I like you getting to point. It applies extra pressure. It gets your hog in a little bit easier, better position. And then you speeding in, let's say your Ana wouldn't do much here because your Ana's going to be a choke. Stayed on that. You have an opportunity to get them a lot of extra harassment. You know that her sleep is down, and I'm pretty sure her nade is down too. You as Lucio can take Ana out of this fight. You guys are already into point, which means speed has way less value than when it does pre-fight or initiating. You're already in. The speed doesn't mean it as much anymore, and your heals are negligible. So we can take your shitty healing per second and get you out of the fight by taking away their Ana, or taking their Ana out of the fight, which significantly reduces their healing and utility. That's a trade-off I'll take any day. This is a good opportunity. Yeah, their nades down.
Alright, grab hog.
Oh, no.
I like this beat coming out early. This is the fight you guys are winning. I'm fine investing everything.
Alright, grab hog.
Not fine with is you run away from this diva bomb with the Ana in your sight and just ignoring her.
Oh no, I got run.
I got knocked back into the fucking wall.
That was really cool. The top
Wall.
That was really cool.
You have amp ready to go as soon as the sign news pops. Just quicker reactions on this. Gets you in the safe spot.
The top. You gotta be kidding me, guys.
I got knocked back into the wall before I could get my grab off.
So those good opportunities to get some extra harassment, get some extra pressure. Again, we're already in the fight, which means your speed and heals really don't mean that much anymore. You're good for chasing down fights, or chasing down kills, and initiating fights. Let's go ahead and use our kit to our advantage, pressure that Ana. A little bit of reaction time on that speed probably definitely saves you from high noon. I don't know about that.
We have Nano Ryan, that's all we have. What's this switch? Tilted beyond belief. Wait for hog.
I love how I'm the one that gets slept and stuff every time. I'm the biggest boy.
Keep your shield up, Ryan. Watch, because I'm.
That was a good balance of this. You have a lot of critical health targets. Your Zarya is actually in a position where she's not going to get Ana heals because of body blocking. So we go to heals, amp it up, and then
Keep your shield up.
We get a little bit of both. That's one of the few uses of being able to switch between your heal and your speed. Like that one was well.
Ryan, watch, because I'm expecting the best. Alright, unless you, chat, will have an
My
opportunity.
shield is down. My shield is down.
Just saying, you're trying to make a call right now, and the fight's already started. Can't make a call. If you're gonna make a call, it's gotta be well.
Keep your shield up, Ryan. Watch, because I'm expecting the best.
Or if you're making a call mid-fight, please more aggressive. Super aggressive.
Alright, unless you, chat, will have an
My
opportunity.
shield is down. My shield is down.
Right. Alright, that's okay, that's okay.
Down.
Go ahead.
No!
Just go, point.
There. So this is one I also see. The fight's already started, which means our speed boost means nothing. We have 2 kills. Bob's up top, so you guys are jumping off anyway. You have an opportunity to chase this Ana.
Go ahead.
Your little crappy heal per second means nothing anymore. Your speed means nothing anymore, but they're on him. If you can go ahead and
No!
it's essentially making this fight from, so at this point, you guys have 6v3. It'll change it to a 5v2. A 5v2 is significantly easier to win than 6v3. Every time. And it will be.
Just go, point.
Go.
Cree. One of us chase.
He's gonna hammer. Frick. I got Frank hard. Look out for Reaper.
Nice job, guys.
Yes, we did.
See, we even have some time left, so that's amazing.
Yeah, we finished that.